Good afternoon, everybody. It's Elvis International. Thought it was about time that we had a jamming with Michael. This is the second time I've made this because I played a song. I wanted to play a song to you guys, and I've just played the video back, and it's come out too loud and it's distorted. So I'm having to do this again. But you don't know that because you're not going to see the bad one. You're just going to see this one. Right, birthdays. I wanted to go through the birthdays because Jason did his jamming yesterday. He showed us his birthday list that he printed off and he never read them out. And I do have a vested interest in birthdays this week. Hint, hint. Right, yesterday, Saturday, 5th of April, we had 4 people celebrating their birthday. We had Aideen Leonard from Dublin, Ireland. Larry, and I apologise if I get the names wrong, but Larry Gelenti from France, Mark Taylor from Oregon, United States, Yvonne Ringstrom from Sweden. There's no birthdays today. Then Monday, tomorrow, April the 7th, we've got Jean Pendlebury from Cheshire. We have Jeff Nordello from California, United States. Jeff, loved your song of the week this week. Little Less Conversation. Excellent choice, mate. Real great. Doesn't look like there's any on Tuesday. Then we go to Wednesday, April the 9th. We've got Beverly Gillespie from Merseyside, Ian Barnett from Wiltshire in England, and Reem Al-Hazari, I think it is, from New York, United States. April the 10th. Now then, got a few birthdays on April the 10th. That's this Thursday, April the 10th. That's, oh, listen. Oh, I don't know whether you heard that. That was that clock. Can you see that clock up there? And every time it gets round to the hour, you get an Elvis. Don't tell anybody. It's an Elvis impersonator. Oh my God! And it sort of says a little message. It's 3 o'clock. I'll get shot for that. But do you know what? I don't care. Right, where was I? April the 10th, this Thursday, we have a few birthdays. Ed Levitt from Claremont, New Hampshire, United States. Jess Kahn from North Carolina, Jason's neck of the woods. Vanessa Innes from Katoomba, Australia. And I recognise this guy, Vice President Michael Comley. It's his birthday. That's me, isn't it? Yes, my birthday this Thursday as well. 47. Oh dear. And then there's none on Friday, doesn't look like it. Saturday, April the 12th, we have Darren Riesel from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. And last one for this week, Sunday, April the 13th, Dave Holroyd, I recognise that name, from Sheffield in England. So happy birthday to everybody celebrating a birthday this week. Obviously, main topic on the boards this week has to be Larry Geller. There's the book there, Leaves of the Garden. Jason very kindly sent me this, and this is actually an autographed one. If we can see, let's have a look. And I've put it on one of my posts. There we go. Love and blessings, Larry Geller. Thanks, Jason. Thank you, Larry. And I did put that. I'm not ashamed to admit I did find this book. I am finding it because I haven't finished it. Quite a heavy read, obviously because of the content. And I'm up to page 154. And we finishes at 192. So listening to the interview, I listened to part 1 and part 2. And it's the first time I've done this. I've downloaded them to my iPod, and I can really recommend it because you can, like I think Molly does it, don't you, Molly? You go out walking and you listen to your iPod, and Claire always puts her stuff on the iPod. But this is the first time I've done it, and just sort of lying in bed and just listening to what Larry's got to say. Some incredible stuff. There really is. And again, he's like a lot of people. He receives a bad press, but when you listen to his side, I wrote a few things down on when I listened to part 2 last night and again this morning. And just a couple of. There's so many quotes. He was talking to Shelley about how the guys had to carry 2 large trunks of books around. And they was in the hotel room, and I can't remember it word for word, but it was something like Elvis turned to Larry and he said, they know Elvis Presley all right, but they don't know me, man. What's going on inside of me? what I need them to know. I thought it was amazing. And another quote: "A half-truth can be a distortion of the real truth. Truth always comes out. Cream always rises to the top." These are, it's an incredible. It's with all due respect to all the other interviews that Lovely Shelley's done. This is one of the. It's amazing. And I was listening to part 2 and yesterday, and it's funny how things are, and it's a deep, heavy subject, I know, but I wanted to, before I went to sleep, I finished the interview, I wanted to listen to anything, so I just scrolled all the way to the end, to the last song, and it was "You'll Never Walk Alone," because it's alphabetical, but anyway, fantastic stuff. So well done to Shelley and Jason. Wanted to quickly mention this. Hollywood Elvis, Volume 5, the latest, from 4 films, Speedway, Follow That Dream, Roustabout, and Stay Away Joe. Stay Away Joe, you forget how good Elvis looks in that. He looked fantastic in that. So this is, I recommend you get your hands on this one, gang. It's a really, really good DVD. And I haven't got a timer, so I'm not sure how long I can do this. I wanted to mention a CD that I've managed to get hold of. We know of the Sean Cluss fiasco, past couple of weeks. And there's a new remixer around called Dr. K. I don't know a lot about him, but I've got some of his work and I'm impressed, and it's fantastic. This is the little baby I wanted to share with you. Elvis, That's the Way It Is, Then and Now. It's remixed. I think it's classified as a volume 10. Not quite sure if you can see that on the back there. And just briefly, I wanted to play track 13, which is a remix of Polk Salad Annie. I did this earlier on another video, and I had the volume up too loud, so it's trial and error. That's why I'm having to redo the whole thing. So I'm hoping the sound will come out good. And my Nicky's still in bed, so I don't particularly want to make it too loud. So have a listen to this. Don't look at me, just look around the Elvis room or something. So let's just see if we can get this working, and just have a listen to this. It's fantastic. This is.
I get dirty. Some of y'all never been down south too much. I'm gonna tell you a little story so you can understand what I'm talking about. Down there we have a plant that grows out in the woods and the fields. It looks something like a turnip green. Everybody calls it polk salad. That is polk salad. I used to know a girl lived down there, and she'd go out in the evenings and pick her a mess of it, carry it home and cook it for supper.
Right, I'm back. I just thought I'd give you a quick, look round. Okay, I don't know how long I've been doing, probably about 8 minutes, so I've got to stop it soon because I don't have a stopwatch or anything. Hope this comes out all right. Sound is okay. You have a good week, everybody at Elvis International. Love you all, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.